So what is going on everyone, this is Bobby here, and today we are going to talk about the top 5 worst maps in Call of Duty World at War. And as you can see, we started the match pretty bad, meaning that we got dogs called on us because I joined the match late, and I was able to turn this around, and I think I won, I'm pretty sure. But today we're going to talk about the top 5 worst maps in Call of Duty World at War, and I would like to tell you guys that this was a pretty hard episode to make because there aren't really a lot of maps that I dislike in this game. There are like 20-something maps in this game, so a lot of them, and most of them are pretty good. So next episode is probably going to be a tough one for me because having to choose the best 5 maps out of 20-something maps is really tough, especially when they are all pretty good. There's only one complaint that I really have about most World at War maps, and that's that they look kind of sad. And I understand that this is supposed to be a war game and things are sad, but really I'm trying to have a fun time here playing with my friends. So these colors aren't really fitting. But going over to the 5th worst map in Call of Duty World at War, I would like to say that that is Outskirts. And the reason why I'm choosing Outskirts is because most of the parts of the map are not used at all. Like, just the middle part of the map is used because everyone's rushing towards that part, and people who are not rushing towards that part are just camping in some building that is just forgotten, because I feel like there are way too many buildings in this map that are not used. People don't go through them, so you know, campers just camp there because no one's gonna pick them off. So that's really my major complaint about Outskirts. I think they could have trimmed it down a little bit and just have the middle part of it. Maybe it could have been another small map. We all know that Call of Duty people like small maps. At least so do I think. But going over to the 4th one, this is Nightfire. And the Nightfire is one of the DLC maps that came in the first DLC, I think. And Nightfire is not really a good map. I mean, it's extremely sad and boring. And it is also during nighttime, so it doesn't make for a nice and entertaining gameplay, I would say. It's sort of boring. I don't really like the way the map is laid out, and you know, there's nothing much to it. There's nothing to attract you to play this map, pretty much. But now going over to the 3rd one, this is Seelow, and even though I didn't want to choose Seelow at first, I thought that it's kind of suiting because this map is huge, and it doesn't really have much cover. It doesn't have anything like that. It's just straight up fields and fields and fields and fields filled with corn. Yeah, that's what they've got right there. But you know, it's sort of hard to defend yourself against the tanks where there's no way to defend yourself. And you know, I just don't like this map. It's way too big, and you know, most of the action happens like where the bridge is in the middle, and that's sort of the most populated area of the map, I would say. But now going over to the 2nd most hated or worst map in Call of Duty World at War, this has got to be Subbands. And Subbands is again another DLC map. I think this one is from the 2nd or 3rd one, 3rd DLC. And the reason I don't like this map is because it is cluttered. I feel like it is way too cluttered, and this map doesn't seem to have any flow at all. It's just like random all the time, and I can't really seem to understand the way this map plays. Maybe I'm just the only one that doesn't get it, but as far as I can tell, this map is kind of weird, and I don't really know a lot of people that like this map. So Subbands is definitely going to be my top 2 worst, or yeah, the 2nd worst map in Call of Duty World at War. I don't even know why they thought of putting such a map in this game. You know, just don't. But now over to the 1st and most hated worst map in Call of Duty World at War, and I messed up right there. I would like to say that this one has got to be, or got to go to Downfall. And if you don't know Downfall, I think this is a black and white map. Whenever I play this map, I can't see any color. It seems like it's a black and white, simple, plain map, and it's big, and it doesn't have a nice flow to it. There's just, I don't know, I don't like it. It's not good. It really isn't good. It's got like 3 sections, the one in the middle and the 2 sections on the side, and I never seem to understand where the action takes place at, so I always just run around like a bushwhacky, and I don't know, I just don't like it. I can't play with the sniper on this map because I feel like I get people that just, you know, blast me with a shotgun. I can't play with an SMG because then I feel like someone picks me off with a sniper rifle. Whenever equip a weapon, I feel like someone else has got the exact opposite of my weapon, and they're just gonna wreck me. So I don't like this map. But now, guys, if you have other opinions, or if you like other maps, or I mean dislike other maps, because this is the top 5 worst maps in Call of Duty World at War, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below, and like and favorite this video, share it with your friends on Facebook and on Twitter. That always helps me out tremendously. And subscribe if you're new around here. I would appreciate it if you could do that. And by the way, there's a new service now that lets you receive a text message every time I post a new video. So make sure to do that as well. It is free. And by the way, I'm not going to spam you guys. I always post a maximum of 1 video per day. So don't worry about that. But anyways, guys, peace out, guys. Peace.